Hello friends, and welcome back to the deep dive. A major shift is happening at fuel pumps across India. The government has rolled out E20 Petrol nationwide. This new fuel contains 20% ethanol blended with 80% petrol. Unlike previous blends, E20 is becoming the standard offering, raising questions and concerns among vehicle owners. Is this a leap towards a greener future, or a rushed policy causing practical headaches for the common citizen? Today, we'll break down the science, the policy, the economics, and the on-ground reality of India's E20 transition. First, let's understand the why. Ethanol is a biofuel, essentially alcohol, most commonly derived from fermenting sugarcane, corn, or rice. It can be mixed with petrol and acts as an oxygenate, helping the fuel burn more completely. The arguments for blending are strong. Number 1, the environment. Ethanol burns cleaner. Needy AOG analysis suggests sugarcane-based ethanol can produce up to 65% fewer greenhouse gas emissions compared to pure petrol. Number 2, energy security. India imports a significant portion of its crude oil. Ethanol is homegrown, made from domestic crops. Blending reduces our import dependence, saving the country a ton of foreign exchange. The government claims savings of over 1.36 lakh crore rupees so far. And third, it's meant to boost farmers' income. Ethanol plants create a large market for sugarcane and surplus grains, which in theory should give a big boost to rural incomes. The government states farmers have earned over 1.18 lakh crore rupees from this since 2014. Now, this plan isn't exactly new. India actually started with a 5% blending target way back in 2003. Progress was slow at first, but after 2014, the targets were dramatically accelerated from E10 to now aiming for E20 nationwide. By March 2025, a full 5 years ahead of the original 2030 schedule. However, the rollout has been met with widespread user complaints. Social media is filled with reports of two main issues. The first is reduced mileage. Ethanol contains about 30% less energy per liter than petrol. It's simple physics, more ethanol can lead to lower fuel economy. While government tests suggest a drop of anywhere between 1 to 7%, many users are reporting declines of 10% or even more. For example, some people claim their car's mileage has dropped from 12 kilometers per liter to under 10. When you're repaying the same price per liter, this effectively means a significant increase in your monthly fuel bill. The second major concern is potential vehicle damage. Not all vehicles are designed to run on E20. Ethanol is hygroscopic, which means it attracts water. This can lead to corrosion in fuel tanks and lines. And it can also damage rubber and plastic components found in older fuel systems. Most vehicles manufactured before 2023 are only certified for E10 fuel or less. Using E20 in these vehicles could void their warranties and potentially lead to some very expensive repairs down the road. So, while the national policy is aiming for these big long-term benefits, the immediate individual cost for many people seems to have gone up. In a world where getting more value for your money is so important, I want to take a moment to talk about our sponsor AI Fiesta, which delivers exceptional value in the AI space. AI Fiesta gives you access to multiple premium AIs like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude, all for a fraction of what you'd pay for them individually. It has amazing features like side-by-side comparisons, a prompt boost to improve your questions, and even image generation. The team behind it is incredibly responsive to user feedback. And as a bonus, every subscriber gets a free prompt book to get the most out of the tools. It's a fantastic way to access top-tier AI without breaking the bank. Now, back to E20. The core issue here isn't the fuel itself, but the pace and the nature of its implementation. Brazil, another country with a huge ethanol program, took decades to reach its E27 blend. India, on the other hand, has moved from E10 to E20 in about 3 years. This rapid shift hasn't allowed the vehicle fleet to naturally turn over to E20 compliant models. People are stuck with older cars that aren't ready for this new fuel. Furthermore, the key promise of a cheaper, greener fuel just hasn't materialized for the consumer. E20 is being sold at the same price as regular petrol, even though ethanol is cheaper to produce. This means the cost savings aren't being passed on to you at the pump. Automakers and insurance companies have sent mixed signals about warranties and coverage, leaving consumers in a confusing and difficult position. This naturally leads to questions about what's really driving this rapid policy change. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari has been a very vocal proponent of ethanol blending. However, it's been reported that his family has interests in the sugar and ethanol sector through entities like the Purdy Group and companies such as Manas Agro and CIA and Agro. While promoting a domestic industry is certainly a good thing for the country, the connection does raise questions about a potential conflict of interest and who truly benefits from this accelerated timeline. So, let's conclude. The theory behind E20 is sound. Reducing emissions, improving energy security, and supporting farmers are all worthy goals. But the execution has been deeply problematic. The transition has been too fast. The economic benefits aren't being passed down to the consumers who are actually using the fuel, and the links between policymakers and the industry create skepticism. A smoother rollout would have required a more gradual timeline, price discounts to reflect the cheaper production costs, and much clearer communication to the public. Instead, it seems the average citizen is the one bearing the immediate costs and risks. What has your experience with E20 fuel been? Have you noticed a drop in mileage? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this deep dive helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And don't forget to check out the link for AI Fiesta in the description. Thank you for watching.